Hello boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with your rough draft self-portrait. First you will get your piece of paper and please flip it over and write your name and grade on the back. And what I would like you to do is please make sure you are following along on your step-by-step direction sheets on how to draw the proportions of the face. And I gave you this worksheet and I'll be referencing this direction sheet as we are working along. Also, there's another example that will help you as well, and you can choose which one you prefer to draw along with. First of all, the step is to draw the shape of your face, and I'm also going to draw my shoulders right away. And what I have for you are some shape templates just to get you started. And I have a neck and shoulders and then the head. So what you can do is line up your neck and shoulders with the bottom of your paper and just lightly trace around. I'm actually going to skip this line around the chin because I will add that with my other shape. So I can draw those, and then I'll place my head right above it, center it, and trace around it. It's kind of tricky to draw a circle head, especially if you need to make it really big. So one tip that I do if you want to try to freehand it, what I do is I first draw a big circle and move my pencil in a circle before I actually draw it. And then I slowly lower my pencil so it touches the paper. You can see I have a lot of different lines, so what I can do is take my eraser and erase the lines I don't like, and then lightly sketch a circle, and then add a little U shape on the bottom for the shape of my face. So if you want to try to free draw it, it is very, very good practice, but it is challenging, so it does take some time. Look at your own shape of your head, and if you feel like your head should be wider, feel free to adjust those lines and make your head wider. If you feel like your chin should be a different shape, you should adjust that. Our goal is to make our self-portraits look unique, and so starting out with this basic shape is good, but ultimately you should be adjusting and drawing the shapes that you see on your own face. So adjust your shape of your face. You can make your jaw a little bit more prominent if you have a bigger jaw. You can make your face rounder or more oval shape depending on what shape you think your face is, or your cheeks, you can change the shape there as well. Once you're done with that, then you will begin adding the guidelines. The first step is drawing a vertical line down through your head, which is sort of like an egg shape. What you can do is measure how long it is, and actually this is just about almost exactly 5 inches. So 2.5 would be the middle mark. So I'm just going to mark 2.5 right there. Turn my ruler and then draw a line down lightly. Oops. And if you make a mistake, I shifted mine over a little bit. You can always adjust. So there's my center line for my face, going vertically. The next step is drawing a horizontal line through the center of your face. So I'm going to measure from the top of my head to the bottom of my chin. That's 6.5 inches. So half of that is, half of 6 is 3. and I have an extra half. Half of that is 0.25, so it's 3.25 inches would be halfway. I'm going to draw a horizontal line, have my ruler parallel to my paper. Sometimes what I like to do is line it up with the top of my paper and just drag it down. And then draw a line across. That is the middle of your skull. The next step is cutting that in half. I would put it a little bit above the halfway mark. And you'll be adjusting this as you see fit. So this is 3.25. Half of 3 is 1.5. Half of 2.5 is just a little bit more. I'm actually going to keep it at the 1.5 mark, so it's a little bit higher up. So there's another guideline. My last guideline is going to be just above the halfway mark, in between that last line I drew and the bottom of my chin. That's about just under 2 inches. I'm probably going to make it just above 1 inch. That is where my mouth will be. Maybe a little bit higher, actually. It might be about 1/3 of the length. And again, you are looking for where your features are on your face. So these are basic guidelines, but you might need to adjust to show your unique features.